windows once you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. I wanna hear it talking shit from the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 get the guns out. Dropping bodies in the place till the sun's out. Can't fuck with this, I'm going to try. Just when the bullets fly, I'm the last one to die.
Like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on the Patreon or the YouTube membership. Y'all, my deck is now in the Etsy Spiritual Shop, so go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description box below. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into your weekend vibes, what it is that you need to know, what you need to be aware of, what you can expect. Go ahead and like the video, share and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you're a hater, please click the X at the right of your screen. If you are sensitive, I wouldn't listen. Look, let me just say it like this. If you are a sensitive individual, tarot is not for you, okay? Tarot is to hear some of the things that you may want to hear, but majority of the time it's the uncomfortable situations. So if it's too much for you, please don't even bother yourself, with watching these videos. If you would like to check out my Etsy Spiritual Shop, it is listed in the description box below, along with Patreon, where you get everything in advance, plus daily read. Okay? This next 72 hours... heard a ghosting program. You're ghosting somebody who has been stalking you. You're leaving behind somebody who would not leave you alone for someone who will give you the world or give you better. So a lot of you are heavily focused on Saturday around love. Okay, I also heard clearing up your love life. For some of you, you may have been paying a lot of attention to a specific person who you think that, I heard show off, so that person may be a little bit of a show off, or they may have been showing off to get your attention. Okay, I feel like it could have been something that had rubbed you wrong in the past, but there's something shifting within you to where it's like you're seeing it for what it is, or you're actually taking it as a form of flattery on Saturday. Okay, somebody may have been showing off. I heard show you the way, showing off. I feel like you may have to actually be a little bit up front with the specific person who you're interested in on Saturday, because I don't know if it's like they haven't had a lot of prospects in the dating world, but there's something going on where it's like it's in the details. There may be somebody who is overdoing it because they've been out of the dating game for so long. Okay, I feel like this is actually somebody who is worth looking into. Okay, I heard Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. So there could be a situation going on Saturday where you're actually deciding to give somebody that's outside of your usual type a chance. I feel like you're actually going to be pleasantly surprised with the situation, okay? I feel like, there's definitely been somebody here who's been doing a lot of spying, trying to interfere with your love relationships and love connections, but I feel like you're just going to kind of go for it on Saturday, or you're deciding that it's time for you to do this. And when I said somebody interfering with your relationships, this could definitely be family dynamics or family members who have kind of been running some kind of like interference on, your love life. For some of you, it's like you're waking up to that, and it's like you're tossing that to the side and you're realizing that's not working for you anymore. I have been picking up on a lot of familial issues with them liking the person that they're choosing. But at the end of the day, like, you got to think of it this way. Your parents are not the ones laying down with these people. I feel like there is somebody here who has a specific, relative, family member who has a lot of say-so over the moves or choices that they make, where this is you or somebody you're connected to, put you where you go. I feel like there's somebody here who, there may be some kind of like conflict that kind of comes up about who somebody's choosing in this time to, I don't want to say hop in bed with, but that's what I heard. Like, that may be the reference that they're using. Even if you have decided, you know, you want to do long-term things with a specific person, even open up contracts, whether this is like buying real estate or getting married or things of that nature. I feel like you may have had a meddling family member. I feel like you may kind of be getting into it with them on Saturday, because that family member may legitimately be throwing jabs, because I've got gossip down here, and then the family card came out again. I feel like there's somebody here who's talking so freaking much that they're drowning, or they're trying to drown out the positive thoughts that you have about a connection that you may have recently just started. Okay. I feel like, you know, what you have been doing so far, it kind of feels like just putting it off to the side, or trying to not allow it to affect the way that you view a person, because maybe you've had somebody who's actually kind of pulled you aside to make you think about things. They're bringing up a conversation that I'd had with somebody. Okay, so back in my day, I sound old as hell. When I start talking now, I sound old as hell. Back in my day. Okay, so whenever I was younger, I feel like what was like instilled in me was, you don't come for me either, was you only date people or get with people who have what you have or more. Okay? You don't get with people who have less than what you have or something like that. And it stuck with me whenever I was young, because it's like you're conditioned a certain way, like you're not supposed to, you know, date under you or whatever. Okay? But as an adult, and like doing all that regressive, you know, childhood, like all that work that I've done on myself, I came to the conclusion, like, oh, I understand, but that is not exactly, you know, how it was meant. Like, you don't get with somebody who has what, like, you're not basing your partner off your parents. You're basing your partner off of you. Okay, and let me say that a little bit better. Okay, so yes, your parents have a certain amount of money that they make, or a certain job, or a certain lifestyle. You're not picking a partner based off of what they have or what they do. You're picking your partner off of yourself. Okay, so if you're living at home with your parents and you don't have a job, why do you think that, you know, or how could they, you know, think that you're going to end up getting with somebody who has what they have or more if you're not doing your part, you know? Like, there's just something about that. It's like you're not dating on your parents' level. It's like you need to find what sits best with you, what's comfortable to you, and not try to make yourself conform to other people's wants and needs, okay? Like, what your parents want for you may not actually be what's right for you. It's like making your own decisions. For some of y'all, for that to come up, I feel like y'all may be having some uncomfortable talks on Friday, possibly with the parental figure or some parental figure about your life, your decision. Ooh. That could get awkward. For some of y'all, the stalker that y'all had has been a legit family member. They have been so consumed by your love life, your moves, who it is that you're dating, not wanting you to go after certain people. I feel like they used like certain ways of making, like they would say certain things to make you feel a certain type of way about your love interest. I feel like there's going to be an uncomfortable conversation. It's like you're going to try to keep your peace, but there's something from the past that's coming back up. And for some of y'all, I feel like y'all have had this family member has been watching you heavily, okay, and has been like possibly, I hope they weren't. It kind of feels like a tag along in the energy of your partnerships or connections. So if you were putting any of your stuff online, best believe that parent was online, like I said, trying to see what they could see about who it is, because they feel like you already don't talk to them, or you're closing off. They're noticing that you're closing off or not talking as much about, you know, your romantic life or your romantic interests, or who it is you're interested in, who you're talking to, dating, this, that, and the third. But I feel like it's because it's like it's a need to know basis, and they don't need to know. For some of y'all, that may cause a little bit of turbulence between you and this overbearing parent in this next little while. Okay, for some of you, I feel like there may be like a pulling away that is actually about to happen because of some of the things that this person has been saying to you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, like, her inner turmoil that you may kind of be dealing with. I feel like there is something going on where a separation is kind of happening. For some of you, you may actually be thinking about leaving the nest or looking for ways to manifest your perfect reality, like, into your life. Whether this is legitimately a new home, a new space, or a new person, new partner, or things to take off with your partner. For some of you, you may just want, you know, validation from this family member. For some of you, you may kind of have to allow that one to play out, or to release the expectations that you have on, I'm not going to say dating this person's family, this person being a part of your actual family, or integrating them into certain family dynamics. I don't know. Let's see what else you need to know about that. Yeah. Whew. This parent or whoever this is worried about it. They're worried about you leaving, that's for sure. So for some of y'all, if y'all live with y'all's parents, okay, you may have made the decision to kind of go off on your own, or you're looking to go off on your own and find the person that suits you best. And I feel like this is a conversation that you're having. I feel like, you know, this may be something that's either happening at your parents' house. I feel like there's like a walking off type situation. So if you are telling your parents about, you know, this new person, what it is that you're planning to do, I don't feel like your parents are going to be on board with what it is that you're planning to do. I say I don't think. I can definitely see it, all right? We see it. It's here and it's in our face. They're concerned about your well-being. But at the end of the day, if this person makes you happy, yeah, this is about to be a hot mess, okay? If this person makes you happy, do what makes you happy, okay? Because, look, happy. Like, do what makes you happy, okay? At the end of the day, you're not sleeping with your parents. We've got tired, we've got stressed, and we've got disgust. So I feel like you can already bet your ass that whoever this is going to try to make you feel bad or feel some type of way about this person, okay? But at the end of the day, if it makes you happy, you may be doing what's best for you on Saturday by deciding, you know, it's none of your business. That's really what I heard, you know, is none of your business. Okay. Deciding to separate yourself from, I guess, having this person, like, you don't want their input on your relationship is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like this relationship that you're in, or whoever this is that you're talking to, things are going very well until this messy energy that's coming in about the moves that you're making or who you're dating. Until you start hearing that, that's what messes everything up. That's what brings in the drama and brings in the stress. So I feel like you are separating yourself from that on Friday, or that's what they're telling you to do. It's like, be happy, okay? It almost feels like whoever this is, when they step into the room, they're sucking all the air out of the room, okay? You're going to notice that you're no longer going to want to be around whoever this is. They need to kind of question themselves, but I don't feel like you're necessarily going to want to go toe to toe with this person, but I definitely feel like it's someone who's very opinionated in your life, how you're operating in your life, and there's going to be an uncomfortable conversation on Saturday, okay?